Welcome to Ancient SkyPod, guys. First podcast where we talk about ancient structures and stars.
Not ancient aliens.
Not ancient aliens?
Not ancient.
All right.
Not this podcast.
I guess that's the number one rule: is non-ancient aliens.
Not ancient.
So no
aliens
George,
related.
no George Norton, basically, is what I'm hearing.
All right.
All right. So I guess we're gonna start off with. What should we start off with?
Newgrange.
Oh, Newgrange?
Yeah, Newgrange. Go ahead.
All right, tight.
Break it down for us.
Newgrange. It is 5,200 years old, making it older than the Pyramid of Giza, making it older than Stonehenge. It was built in 3,200 BC. What's cool about it is every year they have a lottery for the winter solstice. And so what that does is I believe you apply in September, and then when it gets closer to December, you get an email, and then you're able to go in, and it starts from December 18th through the 23rd. Typically, the winter solstice is around the 21st through the 20th, and it fluctuates throughout the years.
So it was built and it was structured in a way where when the winter solstice, the light hits just at the right angle, and it shines right through the entrance to this structure. It's an homage to the sun.
Do you know why it fluctuates?
Rotate perfect.
Yeah, it only fluctuates just by one day every year. Mostly Newgrange is built up of stone and these megalithic artworks on it.
They're Celtic.
Yeah,
the
symbols, right?
yeah,
like
the symbols.
Yeah, we saw that one
circular.
photo on Google of it, right? Those big ass slab. It was like a big ass slab laid down.
Yeah,
It had
it's
the
like,
scrolls in it and stuff.
yeah, it's all surrounding the area, and there's one like right dead center of the passage.
Right.
But you
Alright,
have
just move on. We just have a picture of Newgrange itself right here.
Or we can just flash that.
This guy here, we'll get it later. It's alright. So this is the entrance. This is where the sun would hit, and then on top there's an opening where you see constellations going through it.
Alright, so now you want to talk about Playa.
There's a place in Egypt. Apparently, before the pyramids, there was a structure before even Stonehenge, arranged in that same fashion in like a circular pattern. This place is Nabta Playa. There's stone structures, several thousand years of habitation. The people of Nabta Playa constructed numerous megalithic monuments, including stone circles, underground tombs, slabs of rows of steel, which extend about 2,500 meters. This is all on the website ancientorigins.net. Basically, arranged in a calendar cycle dating back 7,000 years that we can tell so far, believed to mark two significant celestial phenomena: the summer solstice and the arrangement of stars in the sky, believed to guide these ancient peoples across the desert. They used it to find out when it was good to go back.
Yeah, the Nabta Playa was known to flood a lot, and so it monitored the fluctuations of the playa. It was cool because like it's just pretty much a calendar that aligns the stars, but it's also the oldest man-made monument, which is really interesting.
Which
Really
we could also interject right now and talk about Mayan pyramids. They work around some of the solstices. There's a serpent that crawls down one of these Mayan pyramids on the summer solstice.
I think he was talking about this earlier. We saw a photo he was showing us where it was the summer solstice, and a certain time of day you can actually see on the side of the
Pyramid.
what was it, the stairs to go up the pyramid. You can see on the side of it that actually formed with the shadows. It formed like a snake all the way down, and at the end of or serpent, sorry. And in the end, you'll see on the bottom like the giant like serpent's head. It was pretty cool. I think
So moving on with Mayan pyramids, we can
talk about
we
our
can
final subject here about the pyramids. Where I remember we got pretty deep into this before about the
technology that was.
yeah they used because of the way it was.
the way it was built from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
So in the very beginning, just the orientation of the pyramids, it was rudimentary back then, but they used a circular wall to create a fake horizon to find when certain stars rose and set in order to create true north based on their bisection.
You
Doing
showed us
it-
in one of these books, right? Which one was it? The Pelican?
Yeah.
They had
Right over here.
they had people stationed at important
Yeah,
marking points, right? to
it
where
was
they were
like
building.
there was two stars, and like two people had a rope to perfectly align the horizon, and
That's right.
it was used to measure the time that the stars would set and the stars would rise.
What about the one with the obelisk?
So along construction of the pyramid, noticed that it was good to observe the stars, so they used it as an observatory. So they would build an type of like a type obelisk or a tower or a sightseeing structure that would be able to view the stars better, just by sheer coincidence.
You can also mention the theories, the two different theories that the Orion Belt theory, where they thought that the three pyramids perfectly aligned with Orion's belt,
Oh, right.
but that the river, with the river, it also served as like a Milky Way.
Oh, yeah. So it was the universe or the stars. So the pyramids would be Orion's belt, and the Milky Way would be the Nile River. Just I guess position on Earth, how they would be in the skies.
Major pyramids, they perfectly line up, but that last pyramid, the small pyramid, it's curved a little bit, and that might happen to be because of the Orion's belt. So at the time, it probably aligned perfectly with the stars, but over time.
Well, that smallest one, the little one, that's the youngest or the oldest one, right? That was the.
The smallest is the youngest, so the one that was built
Yeah.
last.
Oh, it
The
was.
latest. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, at the beginning, their construction wasn't perfectly aligned,
Yeah.
and then during the middle, right when they built the pyramids,
Yeah.
it aligned pretty well.
I got
after,
some dates
it was
here.
off a little bit.
Yeah.
So the pyramids of Khufu, which is the one, I guess if you're looking at them from biggest to smallest, is about 2551 BCE to 2528 BCE, and after that it's Khafre, which is in the middle. I think that's second, the biggest, 2520 to 2491 BCE. That's Khafre, and then the pyramid of Menkaure, which is the smallest and the one that's skewed a little bit, 2429 to 2472 BCE. Only thing is that they carbon date these, but the mix of the stone and I think the wood that was implemented in the building of them, kind of a little bit gray area.
Well, what's good is that we can add to what all three of them have an interest is all of them are speculating, like they either measure up with solstice, they either measure up the stars, and they all have tombs, right? Even Stonehenge. It's pretty interesting that no matter where you went in the world, ancient human beings were all about the same thing,
So they all tie in with the stars. By having the pyramid built up, they could see more into the sky, and they're able to capture the stars and duplicate it on Earth.
Anything else before we since we're wrapping up this podcast? Anything else you guys want to talk about? No? All right. Thank you for joining us at
For
this
tuning in.
ancient SkyPod. Till next time. See you guys later.